Good morning, boys and girls. Because so many of us are working from home and learning from home at the moment, we have created a library classroom through our Google Classroom platform that we're using at school, which is just a wonderful resource. One of the things I'm going to be doing on that page is reading storybooks to you, so you can sit back and enjoy a storybook being read. If you are doing the Premier's Reading Challenge, you can log the books that are from the Premier's Reading Challenge list, and I'll tell you if they are or not and the code for that. Yesterday, a post went on Facebook about how you can continue reading with your Premier's Reading Challenge and how to log your books online, which is really wonderful. So please don't stop reading and keep up with the challenge. If you still want to be a part of it and get your name on a leaf for our library wall, just let the school know that you're now participating and we'll get a leaf up for you, which is lovely. So we can all keep reading and learning together. Today I'm going to read a lovely Australian classic book, Koala Lou by Mem Fox. If you are wanting to record the Premier's Reading Challenge ID number, it is 11349. I just thought I've brought along some friends with me today to enjoy the book. We've got Blinky Bill here. He can snuggle in here. He's a lovely koala. He might be friends with Koala Lou. And Nutsy. She can snuggle in there. And then I've got two little friends here as well. We've got Wally the Wombat. Hey, Wally. And Eric the Echidna. They're just going to take a seat on my lap though, because I mightn't be able to read very well if they're all attached to my hands. And I also thought I'd do some dress ups and brighten our day with a little koala hat. So, Koala Lou by Mem Fox. I'll just try and get the lighting so that you can see that all right. There was once a baby koala so soft and round that all who saw her loved her. Her name was Koala Lou. The emu loved her, the platypus loved her, and even tough little Koala Claus next door loved her. But it was her mother who loved her most of all. 100 times a day she would laugh and shake her head and say, Koala Lou, I do love you. Whenever she stretched in the early morning sun, or climbed a gum tree, or bravely went down the track all by herself, her mother would smile and say, Koala Lou, I do love you. The years passed and other koalas were born, brothers and sisters for Koala Lou. Soon her mother was so busy she didn't have time to tell Koala Lou that she loved her, although of course she did. Every night, as she curled up under the stars, Koala Lou thought about the times when her mother had looked at her and said, Koala Lou, I do love you, and she longed for her to say it again. One night, Koala Lou had a splendid idea. Preparations had begun for the Bush Olympics. She would enter the Olympics. She would compete in the gum tree climbing event, and she would win. And her mother would fling her arms around her neck and say again, Koala Lou, I do love you. I just might bring my chair around a little bit so you can see the pictures a bit better. Koala Lou began her training right away. She jogged and puffed and lifted weights and panted. She hung from a branch with one claw at a time till she ached. She did push-ups till her stomach hurt, and last of all, she climbed the tallest tree that she could find, over and over and over again. Sometimes her mother would watch her and ask, "How you going, Blossom?" "Fine, just fine," Koala Lou would reply. At last the day of the Bush Olympics arrived. Koala Claus had also entered the gum tree climbing, and everyone knew how fast she was. But Koala Lou wasn't scared. She saw her mother in the crowd and imagined her saying again, "Koala Lou, I do love you." Her heart filled with hope. It was Koala Claus who went first. Her climb was a record-breaking 22 metres in 70 seconds flat. The spectators whistled and cheered and wildly waved their holiday hats. "Can I do better than that?" thought Koala Lou. "I must." As she stepped towards the tree, a hush fell over the crowd. "On your mark," said the kookaburra. "Get set, go!" Koala Lou leapt up onto the tree. Up and up and up she climbed, higher and higher and higher, faster and faster and faster, until there she was, right at the very top. The spectators roared and clapped and stamped their feet. But she wasn't fast enough. In spite of all her training and all her hoping, it was Koala Claus who won the gum tree climbing. Koala Lou came second. Koala Lou went off and hid. She heard the shouts of the Bush Olympics and cried her heart out. When the first stars of evening appeared in the sky, Koala Lou crept home through the dark and up into the gum tree. Her mother was waiting for her. Before she could say a word, her mother had flung her arms around her neck and said, "Koala Lou, I do love you. I always have and I always will." And she hugged her for a very long time. And that's the end of this story. It's a beautiful book, Koala Lou by Mem Fox. So I'll be bringing more stories to you throughout the coming days and weeks until it's safe for us to go back to school, and putting some different ideas on our on the classroom of what we can do at home and how we can keep reading. So stay tuned, like I said, for the post about the websites and the apps that you can access from home. And please keep up your reading for the Premier's Reading Challenge and keep logging your books that you're reading. And if you do want to join, it's definitely not too late. Just give the school a call and we'll add you to the list, and you can begin the challenge. Thanks everyone. See you later. Oh, I better say goodbye to Wally Wombat. He gets upset if we don't speak to him all the time. See you later, Wall. Bye everyone. And see you later, Eric the Echidna. We might see you later in another story time perhaps. And of course, our old mates Blinky and Nutsy. Bye, boys and girls. Bye, boys and girls. See you later.